Hey people, welcome to the Road to Sigmar. I'm Benjamin Cornelius, and today we're going to talk about what games I've been playing, what I've been doing in the hobby, what we can expect in the future, and then this league I've been a part of. So let's get into it. Alright, what I've been doing. Man, so much is happening. All this stuff coming out with Malign Portents and with the Daughters of Cain stuff and the Cthulhu underwater elves being rumored. Man, it's real hard to stick to my hobby goals. You know, I made that commitment last year to continue on with my demons army, my Khorne army, and so far I've been doing really good, and I've continually adding to my paint job there. I've got it pretty much all tabletop, a little above, and it's just real hard to stick to things. This is a hobby for a lot of us. This hobby, we jump around a lot, and we always want to buy the new thing, and it's real hard to break out of that feeling that you need to have the newest thing. You got to buy it as soon as it comes out. All of those things, which is real good for the store owners. That stuff's real great for GW. It keeps them open. But as far as my pocketbook, this past year, I have spent, less than maybe $100 on models. Well, since I originally bought this army. And that's just super helpful for me to continually get enjoyment out of it and not feel like it really is helpful for my wallet, let's be real. I've been working on those things and then working on a bunch of terrain, but sticking to my guns, not going to change armies. Oh, that death stuff too. Oh my god. All of the good stuff for Age of Sigmar has come out. So let's talk about this league I joined. Alright, I think I talked about it a little bit last episode. It's been a minute. I had a little breakdown of, I recorded an episode a couple weeks ago and deleted it. So that happened, which is annoying. But here I am again. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to kind of remember what I talked about before, but also talk about what happened in the episode I deleted. So I'm in this league, this Escalation league. It's citywide. It's all of Oklahoma City area, which is a huge area. 5-6 stores worth of people are playing, and it's been really great. So far I've played 4 games against completely different opponents as far as like play styles and probably what they expect from the game and those sort of things. 2 of the games 2 weeks ago were I played a free people's list that was pretty amazing to play against because I haven't done that. I also have never played Age of Sigmar at lower than 2,000 points because previously I'd only played in tournaments. I just kind of jumped right into the game. So this has been interesting to break down my demon list to 1,000 points, my Khorne list, and see how it plays, and it's done great. A few of the games I felt a little bad because I think I had built my list. My list would be a little more competitive than what the people were wanting to play or you were used to. Or my first game against Dispossessed. Dispossessed aren't great. They don't have the tools that Blades of Khorne has given my army, and I don't know that they could do it without some help from like the new character from Stormcast that came out, or the the Hurricaneum, those kind of things. But then you're not just dispossessed. They just can't do it by themselves, which I think is true of a lot of older armies, the armies that aren't specifically made for Age of Sigmar. So I played a dispossessed army. I played a free people's army, which was cool. I found out what Griffin those things do. And then I played this last Saturday. I played 2 Nurgle armies, and I played at a new store that they're trying to get into Age of Sigmar. So the 2 Nurgle armies I played, 2 Maggotkin armies, 2 very different Maggotkin armies. One was all demons. A good friend of mine, James, who I've played with for years, and it's rad to be back and to get to play him. And then a guy I've never played before, he was playing Maggotkin as well, but he had Blight Kings. And Blight Kings, I ran 2 Thirsters right up to him, and they dismantled my Thirsters. Now I ended up pulling out that game on objectives and won it. But this is really fun for me to get to play a lot of different things and different ways the armies are built to really see how my army can handle it all. The Escalation League itself is pretty incredible. 25, 27 players, and so people are constantly turning in results on. They have a Facebook page open where you can turn results in and tag an admin, and they'll input the results for you. But so far, a lot of good people are getting amazingly painted armies put together. People are excited about the hobby, and that's a good sized crew for Oklahoma to have playing Age of Sigmar, and I'm excited to see that grow. There's a lot of connection going on between stores, which is real exciting, and I'm excited to see where this goes from here. I think that the Oklahoma Age of Sigmar scene can kick off here and just explode. Hopefully, hopefully by the time the big tournaments this summer come, we have 15 or 20, 30 players at those things, which is I think would be pretty awesome. So we'll see how it goes. And so far I've won 3 of my games and lost 1, and it's exciting to do. They're also doing the hobbies stuff is getting you points in this, which is one of my favorite things about the league. The paint scores, the battle reports, posting pictures online, all these things get you extra points for the league. So I'm interested to see how it all goes as it continues. It seems like there's a lot of buzz, or a lot of action happening on the group too, where there's a lot of games being played and people genuinely getting excited. Now let's talk about the region and what's going on in the region. All right, what's going on in the region? So Oklahoma City, it's talking to Wichita, it's talking to Tulsa, Bartlesville area. If anyone out here in my little ethos of Warhammer knows people in Dallas area, it would be really cool to Dallas, Denton, North Texas, whatever, to hook up with more people. Let's grow this pool that we have to get people playing more Age of Sigmar. Centrally, there are now multiple stores where some groups of people are playing Age of Sigmar. There's a store out in Yukon, there's a store up in Edmond, there's a store in Midwest City, there's a store in Moore, and a store in Norman. And then I think at the GW store up north in Oklahoma City, there's some people playing Age of Sigmar there quite a bit. So we need to let people know more, connect more, and see this thing grow. I know a lot of people are scared to jump into tournaments. Not scared. A lot of people think they don't want to play tournaments because it seems like it's just going to be smash phase. But I think that with as young as this group is, and as young as the Age of Sigmar in general is, that we can really have some fun events for people who aren't so smash phase. I think people have a lot of misconceptions, and there's a lot of things on the internet, and then you see a lot of things like even what happened at the ITC or at Las Vegas Open with the sportsmanship. I think it's just not how the game is normally played. People aren't usually assholes to each other. Typically when you go and stand across from someone at a table and roll some dice, if you can just talk and work through most things. There are some outliers, always are, but don't let those people make you think that that's the rule. We need to just show up and be fun yourself. Enjoy your time at the table. Play a fun game. Set that social contract beforehand. Like, this is how we're gonna play. What are the ruins? What's the terrain do? How are we playing this game? Don't just expect your opponent to know you, but get to know people. That's what's the best part, is playing multiple people in a day getting to know, growing this community and getting to know more and more of other players, because this is what we got. This is what connects us. So I'm stoked to see Oklahoma growing in that way. There's talk of a team tournament, or not a team tournament, but there's talk of a doubles tournament happening at DZ Comics and Games down in Moore. So as that unfolds, I'm gonna promote whatever I hear. I want more events to happen in the Oklahoma City area and the greater, Oklahoma Midwest area region, Southwest Midwest region. That being said, this month, the end of the month, there is a tournament at New World Comics and Games, Age of Sigmar, 2,000 points ITC, which is super exciting. There's also talk of a store up in Edmond that has 50 beers on tap. It's called Edmond Unplugged. Right now, they mostly do board games, like board game type stuff. But he apparently has a rack to sell GW stuff and is looking to really get into the tournament scene there. I'm excited to take a it's about a 45-minute drive for me from here to there. But I'm excited to get up there and check it out. We've been chatting a little bit and it sounds pretty amazing. And I mean, I'll drive 45 minutes to drink beer. Can I say that? I don't know. I'll Uber 45 minutes home. So, all that to say, there's a lot going on. There's a tournament this weekend up in Bartlesville. If anyone plays Age of Sigmar and can make it to Bartlesville, Oklahoma, go up there and play. That's a great group of guys. If you have any more questions, there's an Oklahoma Age of Sigmar group. Check us out. Check that out. All that going on there. All the events have been on there. And yeah, keep going. Let's all just, keep making the hobby better and seeing where this thing goes. Thanks for watching. All right, this was a bit of a rambly episode, but I wanted to get something out, so here we go. If you like what you're seeing, share and like the video. Please share it with your groups and your things so we can, I can reach more people. If you have any events that you want, people to know about, let me know and I'll promote them. I'm on Instagram, Benjamin272727. Yeah, I'm on Facebook. If you ever want to chat, hit me up give me in that DM. All right, see you soon. Bye. Love y'all.